Alright, so what you're seeing in front of you here, this is what I'm gonna call my original Xbox laptop. And it does have a capture device on here, so I can capture my gameplay. It also has the pound HD link adapter, so I can go to HDMI. And it also has the Marseille mCable Gaming Edition, which also upscales the image to 1080p. And that's this cable that goes into my capture device right there. Out to my monitor, and the monitor is an 11.6 inch. I bought it off of Amazon for about $92. It's not bad. It's about 1 inch thick. It's very lightweight. It is metal. It's Chinese-like. With all the buttons back here are not the best. They're real clicky, tactile. It has a speaker here and here. They're very mono and not very bassy. I'm not really doing a review on this, but I just want to explain a few things before I flip the screen up and show you. It does take power. Now you can use a USB, but you got to make sure that it has enough amps on it. So maybe like one of those iPad blocks might be enough to power it. But it does come with an AC adapter that I have plugged in right there. It has a headphone jack and it accepts VGA as well. And here's my HDMI from my capture device. And right here I got a GoPro USB battery bank. The reason I have that is because I won't need the controller adapters to power my my capture device. These right here, they plug into your controller ports and they give you a female USB plug. So if I use the battery bank, that'll power my capture device, which records straight to a micro SD card, which is on the back. And my upscaling mCable Gaming Edition requires power as well because it has a chip built inside here which does the anti-aliasing and upscaling. So there's that, and of course I got a controller here. You gotta have the original game disc. My Xbox is not hacked in any way. It's all original hard drive, all that stuff. The game is inserted, as a disc. So I'm gonna flip the screen up here, and I put Velcro on it, so whenever I put it in my bag, that right here, and on the top of the screen, I also put Velcro. And here we go. I put a piece of polycarbonate. It's like a Lexan, or Lexan as people call it, to protect the screen. So whenever I have it folded down and whenever it's in my my backpack, it doesn't like scratch the original screen. And it's just Velcroed on. You might be able to see a little bit there underneath. And then there's like a little piece here and here on the outer that line up here just to keep it from shifting, because I only have one point where it's mounted to. See right there, using a little GoPro adhesive stuff. So all in all, this thing works great. I mean, I like it. One nice feature is you can play it in widescreen or 4:3 aspect ratio, and this game does not support widescreen, so I just play it in 4:3. All the videos that you've been seeing lately of my crazy taxi runs have been me playing it this way exactly. And you can play it stretched if you like, because the gaming edition, that cable, it stretches the image, so my captures are stretched. But like I've said before in one of my descriptions or whatever, you can play it in a 4:3 ratio, proper ratio for the games, and you can change it, of course, if you have a different game that supports it. Now, through HDMI, I noticed that this screen does not accept 480p, but it does have VGA, so through VGA may not be an issue. But my cable, it upscales the pound image. First of all, it upscales the Xbox to 720 by 480p, and then my mCable upscales it to 1080p. So when I first turn on the Xbox, my screen doesn't show the dashboard because the dashboard's not, I have it set to 480p. So it just shows a bunch of fuzziness, and then when I hit start on the controller to get past it, everything's good. Because this is a full 1080p monitor. And it does have speakers again, you know, and they're not very bassy, but they do the job. So I'm going to see what I can do real quick, just kind of showing you. So here's the... I lowered the volume as well on the, so you don't have to hear the background music, and I don't want to get copyrighted for it since I'm not doing gameplay. So yeah, this is it. I mean, it's not the only game I'll play, but right now this is what I'm capturing on the go. The original Xbox, mind you, it is heavy. I think it weighs about 8 pounds by itself. The monitor is probably about 1 to 2 pounds, something like that. And then of course I got all the cables and the capture device and the tiny battery bank, which is insignificant when it comes to weight. And then this controller is not lightweight either. This is new. I just actually bought this for 30 bucks on eBay. I was using a wireless controller. Here, let me pull that out real quick. I was using this, but I felt like I was getting a lot of latency that was affecting my gameplay. I like the controller, I like the shape of it. I used AA lithium, so it lasts forever. But I feel like the you know, when you press the button versus to when you see it on screen, there was latency. So I went ahead and got me an original, and I found a new one for $30. So that was pretty nice. So what I wanted, the S model, not the full-size Duke. You know, so here, I'll back up the screen a little bit so you can oh, well, there we go. Hit the wrong button. And I'll just let it kind of run through a little bit so you can see. I need to learn those shortcuts. I mean, I know about them, but I need to start using them. So yeah, if you wonder why my footage has been 1080p, that's why. It's because I got the Pound, and the Pound is not the best HDMI adapter, but it does work. It makes the image a little dark, but in my experience using the mCable, which costs you about $100 for a 3-foot cable, by the way, it actually corrects the issues and makes it look nice. Let me show you what it looks like. Here, stretch. So you see these little buttons here. Image ratio. Click on that. Come on. I'm gonna click on it. No. See, this is a pain to go through. Image ratio. There we go. Gotta click it twice. Widescreen. And back out. So this game, it's not terrible in widescreen. You know, I played it like that for a little while. And if you buy a screen like this, you might want to play it in widescreen just so you get the full, you know, real estate, I guess. So yeah, I mean, this is what my footage looks like. It looks, you know, it's stretched like this because I can correct it in post, but it just takes too long, especially when I have like a 45-minute to an hour long run. It'll take too long for me to correct it, so let me go ahead and correct this. So yeah, you can hear the buttons. So yeah, that's it. This is my Xbox laptop setup, and basically I just put it in my backpack over there and take it to work. You know, initially I had a speaker to go with it, but I don't need that because my screen has speaker. So, and of course, you know, you wouldn't need the capture device or the USB battery bank if you wanted to do this. You would just need the pound adapter and then maybe the mCable if you wanted to upscale it, and then that's it. So you can buy these monitors, you know, various sizes. You know, they go from, you know, the smaller ones are more portable, therefore like photographers, those are going to run you more money. Usually when you get around the 10 to 16 inch, you know, they get in somewhere from the under $100, you know, if you don't want 1080p, and then they can go up to $300 for some that are, you know, way thinner than this and have like they'll be like half the thickness, and they'll have like a built-in battery, you know, that'll give you, you know, 5 hours or whatever it is. So prices vary depending on your needs and what you like. So this is an inexpensive way to kind of take an old console and make it portable. I just take it to work, and you can hook up the monitor to other consoles. You know, I have a pound adapter that'll connect to my original Dreamcast as well, and it'll upscale the image, and I can play that. And I just haven't mounted it or anything like that. And then, of course, modern consoles will take it directly without any adapters because they already have HDMI. So yeah, that's enough rambling, showing off my little device here. You know, so thanks for watching. You know, comment, rate, and subscribe. If you have any questions, you know, just leave them in the comment section down below. And stay tuned. I got another Crazy Taxi run that went loco the other day, and I'll be posting that here pretty soon, probably before or by this weekend. So alright, thanks for watching.